him saying that the distinction between Jews and Gentiles is no longer there, and that the old covenant, as he calls it, is no longer relevant. I don't even think that Paul had that thought. And again, I bring you to the fact that if Paul thought that the old covenant was done, then why would he do the practices and be admonished to continue the practices that were from the old covenant, keeping of law, kosher, circumcision, etc.? He affirms all those. He does. He affirms them by doing them. And one of the important things is you interpret scripture from scripture. So if you're reading Galatians and Romans or any of the other epistles of Paul as if he's doing away with like the Hebrew Bible, you're wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're reading it wrong, because he's not. Which means then, how do we read it? Now there's a verse in Galatians chapter, I think it's chapter 2, where Paul is talking about the difference between the covenant with Abraham and the Mosaic covenant, the law. And he says in there that the law came 430 years after the promise. But the covenant that came after does not nullify the covenant that came before it. So Paul is saying that the Mosaic covenant did not nullify the Abrahamic covenant. And if the Abrahamic covenant, if he's saying that that's a principle, that the one that comes after does not nullify the one that comes before it, that means that the Adamic covenant still stands, the Noahic covenant still stands, the Abrahamic covenant still stands, the Mosaic covenant still stands, the Davidic covenant still stands, and the new covenant gets added into that progression of truth, of revelation, of covenant.